Good morning, everybody. This is a bit of a long shot today. I'm in a place called Veldrift, which is on the west coast. It's famous for its pink flamingos. Now, I don't know if you can see them at all in the background behind me, but they're a beautiful bird, and they hang out in the marshes here. They're stunning pink color. Anyway, I hope you can see it. I can't see it on the camera, but maybe you can see it better than me. We're talking about the condescension of God. Moses had this conversation with God where God said, "Hey, I've seen the problem, I've heard the cry, I am deeply concerned, and now I'm coming down to meet you at the point of your need." Now that is a beautiful pattern. We celebrate it in the condescension of God as seen at Christmas time, and the beauty of God's ability to see pain and suffering and to empathize with it to the point that he doesn't turn his eyes away from it, change the channel. He doesn't move to another place. He says, I'm in there and I'm going to do the best I can to intervene on their behalf. Now, God does not suffer. Talk is cheap. Talk is never cheap with God. When God says something, he does it. Unfortunately, we tend to move with the direction of being emotional. We act out of emotion. We think, oh gosh, that's terrible. And then we just turn around and get on with life as per normal. But I want to suggest to you today that as much as God is concerned, as a beautiful personal application, creates value in us, makes us feel incredibly special, that the King of Kings would come down, and even pictured in Christmas, we see that. But the challenge is we need to do the same thing. Jesus was emphatic in this regard. He told that beautiful story of the Good Samaritan who didn't just say, well, guys, the elders and the deacons of the church walked past this man in the gutter. And it's not that they didn't see his need. Man, they saw his need. It's not that they didn't hear his cry. They certainly heard his cry. It's probably not even that they weren't concerned. I'm sure they must have been concerned when they saw this man in such need. The problem, however, was they didn't get down. They didn't go down into the gutter with that man as the Samaritan man did. When he came along, he saw, he heard, he was concerned. And then because talk was cheap with him, he went down into the gutter and he helped the man. There's a mandate here, people, a mandate for the church to do the same. And even though we may say, well, we're not going to change much, who are we? I got to tell you, people, that doesn't matter at all. The mandate for us to do what God has done, for us to imitate him, is huge. I appeal to all of you who are listening to this today to get involved. Get down into the gutter. Be a picture of who God is in a world that needs you, not to sit in your armchair and shake your head at it. Oh, how terrible is that? I see your need. I hear your cry. And you know what? I'm deeply concerned. But what's for lunch? Let's not do that, people. Let's not do that. I encourage you to get involved in some way, and get down into the gutter with people